Guys, in my opinion, everyone is using Kimi incorrectly. The actual way to use Kimi is inside Kimi CLI, which is the very, very cheap version of Claude Code that you can use today, released by Kimi.
The useful takeaway here is not just that Kimi 26 is cheap. The useful version is a scorecard for coding agents. Price is one column, speed is another, the actual build quality is the third, and the fourth column is workflow friction. If a model is cheap through OpenRouter but awkward in a coding loop, it does not replace Claude Code. If Kimi's own CLI gives you cheap tokens, decent speed, and a real build loop, then it becomes interesting.
Right, so this is using a $19 a month subscription, which you can get today from their website. And it's extremely fast, right? 42, 43 tokens per second, which, you know, it's not quite up there with the extremely fast models, but it is still very, very fast.
This is where most model comparisons get sloppy. Cheap input tokens do not automatically mean cheap coding. Coding agents burn context, retry commands, inspect files, and regenerate patches. So the question is not, what is the headline token price? The question is, how many dollars does one finished repo task cost? Kimi looks strong because the creator is testing it inside the path. Moonshot actually optimized, not through a random wrapper with worse routing or latency. I would score this in 4 buckets. First, cost. Kimi is clearly competitive with the cheap frontier adjacent models. Second, speed. 40-ish tokens per second is not instant, but it is workable for coding if the agent keeps moving. Third, output quality. The website demo looks genuinely usable, with language switching, navigation, and booking flows. Fourth, reliability. This is the weak spot. A client-side error during the preview is not fatal, but it is the thing you have to test before trusting it on paid work.
Okay, guys, so this is what I'm talking about. Not only is the quality of this extremely good, like the design, like I really, really like the design here. It looks very similar to another design that I got from this exact prompt, actually. But, you know, we don't just look at design here on income stream surfers. We look a little bit beyond just the design into the technical build. So if I click Italian here, you can see it changes to Italian. There's a slight error there. Just so we all know, it's not actually finished yet. This is more like a preview, but like I can already tell that the quality is amazing here, right? Let's just see if I click EN. Yeah, it changes properly. Let's just see here. So we've got, let's see if we click here. Okay. Rolls-Royce luxury car hire Campania or Campania, whatever. Doesn't matter the pronunciation. Ariano Irpino. Beautiful. Look at that. Really, really good quality. Let's see what happens if I press book now. Amazing technical build. It's pretty much perfect.
For builders, I would turn this into a very boring checklist. Ask Kimi CLI to build one small feature. Run the app, click the main flows, check the generated files, then ask it to fix the first bug without rewriting everything. If it can complete that loop twice, it is useful. If it only creates a pretty first draft, it is still a prototype model. That distinction matters because cheap first drafts are everywhere now. Cheap repair loops are still rare.
But just generally speaking, this is an incredible build. Very, very happy with the result. And I'll give this an 8 out of 10. Just so that we have a good base level, right? And we'll say that Opus 4.7 with Claude Code is a 10 out of 10, right? So this is my scale. You can say whatever you want about it. But yeah, basically my next few videos, guys, are going to be about this topic. So be on the lookout for upcoming videos if you enjoyed this one. That only took about 15 to 20 minutes as well, so the speed is pretty good. People that are saying the speed is bad, they're probably not using Kimi's own API. You have to actually use their API before you make a comment, in my opinion.
An 8 out of 10 is the right kind of result. Not because Kimi beats Opus or replaces Claude Code tomorrow. It is important because the floor is rising. If a cheap model can create a near complete service website, the premium models need to justify their price with better taste, fewer bugs, cleaner architecture, and stronger repair. My takeaway is simple. Test Kimi on internal tools first. Use it where cheap iteration matters. Keep Claude or Opus for architecture, messy debugging, and final review until Kimi proves it can repair as well as it can generate.